I know that every one of you has heard this song at some point, at a party, at a wedding, at some kind of event, and most likely everyone there has been singing along and belting the words out. And that's because it's so fun and catchy. Today we're going to learn Mr. Brightside. It's only got 4 chords, and by the end of this lesson, you'll be strumming away to the song and belting it out with your pals in no time. Get your uke, let's jump in and get started. We're going to go over this song in parts. I'm going to first of all show you the 4 chords that we're going to need. We're going to break down the chord progressions, and then you're going to see a little play along at the end. There are 2 riffs that go along with this song as well. So for my students and Buy Me a Coffee members, stay tuned because this is coming your way the next time. And for everybody else, if you'd like to join the membership, check it out and you'll get access to all of these special extras as well. So first of all, the chord, we are going to play this one in the key of D major. So we're going to need a D chord. Now, we're also going to need a B minor or a B minor 7, depends on where your ability lies. You bar the 2nd fret, and that's a B minor 7. You can play that by barring, or you can put every finger on every string of the 2nd fret. That's another way to do the B minor 7. So you've got B minor 7 here or here. Or if you'd like to play B minor, you've got that bar, and then add your ring finger to the top string on the G string on the 4th fret. And that is your B minor. So B minor 7, B minor. A very subtle difference, and either is going to work, so whatever your preference is. We're also going to need a G, and we're also going to need an A major. So we have D, add the pinky for B minor 7, or bar, or do this B minor. We've got G, and we've also got A. If you're new to these chords, I suggest getting comfortable moving around these shapes first by doing simple strums for each of them. And once you're comfortable with the movement and the changes, we can then move on to the chord progressions. The next strumming pattern is our pre-chorus, and everything feels like it slows down here. And the reason it feels like it slows down is because instead of playing 1 bar of D, 1 bar of A, then 2 bars of G, you're playing 2 bars of each chord. This time we're also starting with the minor chord, and you can feel that shift of mood. You can feel that it switches to a minor, kind of darker feel for the pre-chorus. So we're going to play B minor for 4, B minor for 4, then A for 4, then A for 4, and then G. You're doing 4 bars of G, so this really rings out. G, 2, 3, 4, G, then back to. Now he takes off a dress. Now let me G go. 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, G, back to B minor. I just can't look, it's killing me. G, then taking control. G, 2, 3, and stop. 2, 3, and. I like to do a little stop in that last bar of G because it gives you a dramatic pause before you go into the chorus. Now in terms of strumming this one, again, you can change it up. Maybe you want to change to the island strum, maybe you want to keep with the down-up strumming. It's entirely up to you. I think the chord progression changes enough that you would get away with doing the same rhythm. But again, it's up to you and how your group decides to do it. I would probably keep with the down-up strum, and it would sound like this. And he's touching his chest, and he takes off a dress, and let me G. And that really holds out. B minor, I just can't look, it's killing me. G, and taking control. 1, 2, 3, and stop. 2, 3, and jealousy, which we'll get to in a wee second. So that's the pre-chorus. It feels a bit longer, more dragged out. You can feel that minor feel. And actually, when you look at both chord progressions, you've got D, A, G, G for the intro and verse, and B minor, A, G for the pre-chorus. So the only thing that actually swaps in terms of the chord order is the D for a B minor, but it's the length and how long you play it for that increases. And it's all these little ways to remember, it's all these little tips and tricks and things to point out It will hopefully help you remember the chord progression. The final chord progression is our chorus. Now for the chorus, this is faster changes. You feel it pick up the pace again, and this is the part that everyone really wants to, if I was going to say this is the part everyone wants to sing along, but really this is the type of song where everyone sings the whole thing, but you can really feel it. It really builds momentum and it's really going for it at this part of the song. And for this part, we're going to play one bar of D, 2, 3, G, 2, 3, B minor, 2, 3, then A, then back to G, D, and then a G, and then B minor, and then an A. Now what I like to do for this part is I like to punch out the down strums, because it really feels punchy and powerful, and if you can get everybody doing that, it's going to sound really good. But it's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes. Then single strums. I'm Mr. Brightside. Again for dramatic effect. So strum on B minor. I'm Mr. A for Brightside, just to give it that dramatic effect. So just to recap, we've got 3 different progressions. There's one for the intro and the verse, we've got one for the chorus, and one for also the pre-chorus. See if you can practice each one of these individually, and if you are playing in a group, make sure you really work on the rhythm. Keep it simple, keep it punchy, and change it up at least once, and see how your group got on. There are 2 riffs that go along. There's a little instrumental riff, and then there's that fast that happens throughout the intros and the verses and the pre-choruses. For those that are more advanced in your group, this would be a nice challenge for them, and you'll hear how that's played in the play-along, which is coming next. And for the play-along, we've got some very special guests. We've got my partner Jo, and we have my long-term student Dave, who I had the pleasure of meeting in person this summer. So it was quite natural when he came over to stay, before going to the Strummers Jam, that I managed to convince them to do my weekly video for me. So I hope you enjoy this play along. It's so much fun doing it with others, and it really allows you to see what all of the parts sound like together. That's good, that's it, that's the one.